Hi, welcome to another Level 2 Networks video. In this video, we're going to explore the shortest path problem. A shortest path problem is one where you are required to find a path between two nodes such that the distance or the cost or the time or whatever you're exploring is the shortest possible. And for those who looked at the last video, the traveling sales problem was a shortest path problem. To solve the shortest path problems, we can use several techniques, including Dijkstra's algorithm, but the one we're going to use in this video is the method of trees. Right, into our example. Matatia wishes to travel to the airport, which is at node A, from his house at node H. There are several different ways to get there. The following graph or network shows these routes with the respective times. We're going to calculate the shortest time from node H to node A. Now, please note that these two lengths, edges, I've drawn them to be about the same on my diagram, but they represent different times. In real life, the node between C and D could be an expressway, and the nodes between C and E, there could be lots of traffic lights, which slows you down. So don't get fooled into thinking that the same length represents the same time. Right, we're going to basically show you how to draw this tree diagram. So let's get started. You must go from node H to node F. So let's start off by going H down to F, and I like to work down my page. Right, from F we've got two choices. We could go to either D or E. If we come down to D, we've got two choices. We've got to either go to node A or to C. So we could go straight to the airport or up to node C. So I'm going to go straight down to the airport at node A, that's 7-minute trip, or we could go up to node C, the 1-minute trip. If we chose to go straight to the airport, there's our first path from H to A, but it may not be the shortest path, so let's keep exploring all options. If we chose, instead of going from D to the airport, we could go from D up to C, and then up to B and down to A. That'll get us to the airport. Now notice we could go from H to F to D up to C, and then we could have come back to E. But I choose not to use that on my diagram because I don't think that's going to be anywhere close to being the shortest. So I'm not going to explore all options. Right, we're going to go back to H to F, but this time we're going to go up to E. Now from E we've got three choices. We could go to node B, C or D. If we choose to come down to D first, we'll then go down to D and across to the airport at A. Again, think about we could have gone up to C, but I'm not going to explore all possibilities. If we chose to go from H to F to E and then up to node B and then down to the airport at A, that's another path. And finally, we can explore the option of going from H to F to E into C, and from here we've got two more choices. We could go up to B or down to D. So from node C, we've got two choices of going to B or D. If we chose to come down to D first, we'd go down to D and then across to A. Or if we chose to go from C, we could go up to B and then down to the airport at node A. So here is our tree diagram that we've put together from the network diagram. What we're going to do now is add up all the times. So let's go through the path. We could go from H to F to D to A, and that adds up to 45 minutes. We could go from H to F to D to C to B to A. That adds up to 50 minutes. What about going from H to F up to E, down to D, and across to the airport at A? That adds up to 42 minutes. It looks to be the shortest or the least amount so far. What about this one? H to F to E to B, down to A. That adds up to 53 minutes. This one, H to F to E to C, down to D and across to A. I've added that up to get 43. And the last one I'm exploring is from H to F to E to C, up to B and down to A, which is 46 minutes. Right, well after all this calculation, we can finally say the smallest or shortest time is 42 minutes. So to answer the question, we can say the shortest path is from H to F to E to D to A. It will take Matatia a minimum of 42 minutes to get to the airport. Right, thanks for watching.